telling people, you're over it and you're done.
These
That's
are
part
my
of making
boundaries,
progress.
right? These are my boundaries.
And this is what I wanted. This is what I don't want.
This is what I want. This is what I don't want. You don't have to take it or leave it. Just don't involve yourself in it. Right?
I guess we'll just jump right into it. What does healing while hoping actually mean to you? What do you think it means?
Fixing all the things that I need to fix within myself,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, because that's part of the healing process. Is not just the growth, but it's like, all right, we're not perfect. We all have faults. I need to work on my things.
Mm-hmm.
Standing on my own business, standing on my own boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
while keeping faith that, you know what, maybe one day somebody will approach me correctly, seeing as I'm unapproachable.
Oh my God. Here we go with this damn unapproachable shit.
I love it.
I wouldn't say it's unapproachable. Whenever I hear someone say that, I guess like even about you, I feel like it's like you have to understand the story. You have to understand there's a reason behind it and understand that it's a transition and a process that you're going through and that people go through. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be not bitter, but
Be guarded.
you're gonna be guarded. And you're
And
not
I
gonna
think that's what it boils down to, is like
you're in that
other
guarded
people's
stage right
perspective
now.
is unapproachable, but in actuality, it's guarded, it's protection. I don't want to be approached if it's not the way it should be. So yeah.
Guarded state right now. You're not in the not you're not in the I don't feel like you're not in the peace part of it yet. Like you're finding peace in it, but it's still a hurt because it's still fresh. I mean, let's not be fucking naive here. It's still fresh. So you have this time, which everybody does, to sit in it and be angry because it happened. And because so much has happened and you have to like
No, that's
wait,
not
let it
where
go.
I'm at with it. I just don't want to be bothered with superficial people and superficial things and superficial connections, and like it nothing seems genuine, nothing has depth. Everything is so surface level that I just don't want to be around it. Don't
Well,
want
that's
to be
me.
involved in it. And I think that comes from growth. Why would I entertain anything with anyone if it's superficial?
Well, no, you're not supposed to. But I'm saying that's just
Exactly.
me looking from the outside, looking in, and understanding it, and seeing it that how it happened. Because honestly, everybody deals with it on their own.
Hmm.
Everybody deals with healing differently. Everyone doesn't deal with healing the same way. I my healing comes with it has to happen again for me to see how I'm going to react to it, for me to say whether or not I'm healed from it or not. So like even being in this relationship now, when things do pop up, and if I react to it I get angry, then I know I still need some work done in order to heal
Hmm.
it. Now, if I cry, that is me. I see it as if I'm crying, I'm letting it go because it's like shit. Now I can see this is damaging my relationship, or this actually damaged me in a way where it has affected my relationship now. So everybody deals with it differently, but I'm saying like when from me seeing you and how you're growing and how you're getting to this point of healing and moving on, you're now at a phase or a stage where you're just not just angry, but you're trying to let it go in the anger because you just don't want to deal with nobody. Like you don't talk to me. And everybody's like, is she okay? I said, no, she's fine. Just give her a minute. She's okay. But it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just that's a part of the process. So do you feel well, I guess, we kind of answer that. Do you feel you're in a season of confusion, but seeing how necessary it is to heal from the past?
I think I'm in a season of clarity. Like the confusion was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 2 years ago, I was just in a fog. Like I thought I wanted things that I didn't really want.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I tolerated things I knew I shouldn't have tolerated, things like that. But I feel like now at this moment, and I feel like that comes with the self-isolation, is just pure clarity. Like when you're in isolation mode, you see things differently. You
Mm,
also see things from other people's perspectives and what they're going through.
mhm,
And you relate it to what you were going through in the
mm,
past. And I feel like for me, it's like a season of clarity. Like the confusion is gone. Like I know what I want and
yeah.
it's clear as day, which I think is why I don't want to be bothered by anybody because I can see it miles away. Like, yeah, this isn't it. Respectfully, I'm
Mm,
good
yeah.
in so many ways, more than one. It's not just like relationship. It's work, family, home. Like I know what I want. I just don't want to be around things that I don't want to be around anymore.
Hmm. That season of um confusion, I think I was in that. I think I don't know, like maybe last year or the year before that. I was very confused. Like,
No,
am
I
I?
feel like last year was your clarity year.
Was it?
You knew what you wanted and you were like, yeah, nope, I'm not.
But at the same time, I think I was also maybe I was confusing myself. Maybe I was trying to see things in a different light to what it was. Because if you think about it, I stayed around in something that I shouldn't have stayed around in. So I was confusing the actions with my clarity. Like, hello, this isn't it.
That was last year.
That was
I thought
last
that was the year before.
year. That was last year.
What has happened? I thought it was the year before.
No, I think it was last year.
Life is lifing
I don't
too.
know. I think she is moving too fast. I don't. But even then, I think I did at some point. Once I was done, I said, "Okay, that's it. I'm done." And I was very much so at that part where I was just like, you know what? Kind of like what you're like how you are now. Don't talk to me.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to be bothered. Hey, can I? No. Hey, do you want to? Hey, I would just like to. No. It's
You
very.
were definitely in isolation mode because I know I had to physically drag you out places. And that's what you're trying to do with me. And I respect it 100%. But I'm just like, no,
Fudge. But
no.
it's like I have to understand it too because it's like she's trying to figure it out. And in her figuring it out, this is what she needs. Some people, like I said, some people they need to party. Some people need to go outside. Some people need to do all these things to distract them. But it's like I think the best thing to do, honestly, is yes, to isolate and to just be by yourself and to figure it out and to heal in a way where you're not using alcohol or like,
What is it?
yeah,
Self-medicating
self-medicated the whole
or coping and in these,
yeah,
like
yeah,
developing these vices that like, nah,
yeah.
I
So
need to develop gym as my vice.
I know me going on these runs, they've helped, but bitch, I am out of breath. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
um, a moment you had to admit you were fully healed, but still hopeful. You weren't fully healed, but you were still hopeful.
I guess doubling back.
Ooh.
Giving somebody a chance that didn't deserve a chance,
Mm-hmm.
trying to see if like, okay, maybe this version of me and that version of you and
And
this version in our lives will like mesh. And it's like, absolutely not what the hell is I doing?
yeah,
But that goes to say with relationships and friendships. Sometimes, you want to hold on to something from the past because it's comfort, it's something you know or something you thought you knew.
mm-hmm.
And it takes that like doubling back and like it's like almost like at a moment throughout that interaction, whether it's a phone call, FaceTime, text message, or you're actually one-on-one with the person, that you're just like it's like a light switch, like mm-mm,
Mm-hmm.
not what I should have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't it.
Yeah.
I want to say that made me realize like, yeah, no, you need to isolate.
Mm-hmm.
You need to not be entertaining so much as a conversation with certain individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, no, how can you heal from something you keep going back to?
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. Um, I think for me, it was a moment I had to admit I wasn't fully healed.
So like a trigger, because I think that's what when you realize when
Yeah.
people hit a trigger and
Uh-huh.
you're just like, "Ooh, don't react,
Yeah.
don't react, don't react,
Oh,
don't react."
yeah. And the thing is, I see it at work. I see it at when I talk to my mom. Mom, I love you. Don't take this the wrong way.
That's their
When
job. If
when
they hit a trigger.
even just like in my relationship now, certain things he would do, and he does it so innocently, like he doesn't know it.
Hmm.
When he sees it, that like my reaction to it is like, he said to me one time that I'm like I shut down, or like I look like I'm
Yep, you
fake.
just completely,
Like
yeah,
I'm just like down, like my head's like this, and he's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing." And he's like, "No, you shut down. Like what happened?" That is when I knew that, oh shit, bitch, you are not healed
from certain
yet.
things. Yeah.
At
Hmm.
certain things that like even when like you feel like you're not the same, because I know I'm not the same person I was last year. I know I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago.
Hmm.
But there are still certain things that people will still do or say that makes me be like, Michelle, do you go back to the old you, or do you just move on and let it go? So I would definitely, yeah, triggers would definitely be it, but I'm definitely hopeful to know that because of how I react now, I don't, my first reaction isn't to spaz out.
Hmm.
My first reaction isn't to, I don't want to say hit because that sounds abusive, but my first reaction isn't to do what I did before. Now I sit and I think first, like,
Right.
I want to act like that. Do I want to say this? If I say that, I'm gonna feel sorry about it later. Is it really worth it? Are they really worth it?
Hmm.
So hope I'm hopeful because I know that I've done the change already, and I know that there is no time limit. There is no cap to it. It happens when it happens, but you do see the growth in what happens. So I guess what season do you call this that you're in right now?
For me personally, it's clarity. I just see things so different that my spirit does not feel right in certain rooms,
Mm-hmm.
around certain individuals. Just my spirit like just does not sit well
Mm-hmm.
in places I don't need to be, like physically. And I was thinking about that yesterday, like something so simple as looking at property
Mm-hmm.
elsewhere. And I'm getting emotional. Like, why am I sitting here right now in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Like it kind of like it's that level of I would say discernment. Like I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
this is not where it's supposed, like this can't be it,
Mm-hmm.
the end all be all, in so many ways, more than one. Like whether it's uh where I live, where I work, who I'm around,
Mm-hmm.
conversations with certain people, just I it's a clarity thing for me. Like it's like, yeah, you are not supposed to be here. Nope, this is not good for you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like it's not
So
sitting with you. It's not you don't feel right in that situation or in that place.
I don't. And
Um
it's so many things. It's like it couldn't even just be relationship wise. Like it could be something so small as having a conversation with a complete stranger, or something so small as like going into an establishment. Like it doesn't even have to be a
right.
relationship.
Yeah. I think for me, my season now, it's like I feel like I'm in the middle of two seasons where I'm in like a, for myself, it's a obedience. You got to be obedient in what it is you want, and just keep doing it so you can see the results and what it is, the effects of it. Um, and then also the patience. I have no patience.
Me too, I spazzed out the other day.
I want everything to happen right now, but I think in like this last year, 2025, I can't believe we're about to go into 2026. It's fucking crazy. This is ghetto. But I
Sidebar.
it
I
is.
went to buy alcohol today and I didn't get carded. That is a problem. Why are we getting old so fast? But go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Started. I haven't.
You
Well,
said that
not
like 2026, and I'm like, she did it.
2026. It'll be 10 years since I've graduated college next year. Go freaking figure. Anyway, but the patience in knowing that, like, I can get everything that I want. I just have to understand it's a progress and you have to be patient in the progress. You have to be patient in the process
Yeah.
and being okay with that. And just knowing that I'm not like I'm one of maybe a million people who are going through the same exact thing and I'm literally not by myself when all of this is happening, even given what, you know, the more news that we see every day of this changing, that changing, this is professional, that's not professional, this is a loan, that's not a loan, this is now this, and it's like everything is just making you feel so discouraged when you still have to just keep the hope and keep the faith alive that everything is going to be okay and that it's all going to work out how it's supposed to. How does faith fit into both healing and hope for you?
I mean, I know I always have to keep the faith because he's never steered me in the wrong direction as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's the patience and understanding portion. The
Yeah.
unknowing portion is like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, I know there's a reason, but
Mm-hmm.
I got to get out of the instant gratification that I want in
Mm-hmm.
order to fully grasp it. So it's kind of like a tug of war between self and faith.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, things got to get better. You know, you've always been blessed and favored and covered,
Mm-hmm.
but the unknowing and the patient portion is like, whew, all right now,
Right.
it makes sense now.
You're right. Exactly.
So it's hard.
Exactly.
It's very hard.
Mm-hmm. Um, well, you know, like I've turned to faith a lot this year. And I think it really did happen with last year. I guess last year was my clarity moment, but I think with last year and the year before that, with everything shifting and everything just changing for myself, personally, relationship wise, friendship wise, just everything just changing out of nowhere. Um, I had to really pick up this Bible and be like, okay, so what's going on here? What are we doing? Because I'm
Mhm.
not understanding it. I'm trying to figure it out. But figuring it out on my own has led me to a lot of confusion in itself. So holding on to my faith has kept me at a state of peace where like all this shit has been going on with the shutdown, with another shutdown possibly coming, with, you know, the holidays being around, with paying bills, with thinking of a career change. Everything is happening at one time. And with me having to hold on to the fact that it's all going to work out how God says it's going to work out. I can plan it however I want to plan it. You can plan it however you want to plan it. We can sit here and say, yes, we want this, that, and that to happen. But didn't we say that when we were 21? Didn't we say that at 25? And what what happened? We are here now. So I guess like the biggest takeaway for me is to stop, to make a plan and continue to push towards the plan that you want, but be okay that if it doesn't happen, it's for a reason. That
Right.
God is steering us God's steering us somewhere. We don't know where it is, but he's steering us to a certain area, a certain path that at the end I think we'll look back and be like, you know what?
It makes sense now.
Exactly. That was a sermon
Mhm.
for today too. It makes sense now.
That's exactly what I think about. Like, I remember being, focused on one thing years ago or something happening and I thought it was the end of the world. But then I look back now and I'm like, oh, thank you, God.
Mhm.
So,
I even said that too, like thinking of, I think it was this morning when I was like, because sometimes I used to do this like back in the day where I would go on YouTube and find these motivational speeches that be on YouTube.
mhm.
Listen to one this morning when I was getting ready. And they one thing that the motivational person said, he was the speaker was saying, if everything that you wanted at 25 happened, where would you be right now?
I don't even know. That's the crazy part.
I would be married, and I probably have my youngest kid will probably be 3, and my oldest would be 11.
Jesus Christ, yeah, none of that.
Because I was so
None of
sold
that.
on wanting to be a wife and a mom, and I thought I would be a detective right now. I thought I would be all the way in my career, solid money, husband, family. This
All
all
of
that
that.
was there.
Minus the baby them.
I had
Little
it
children.
all like figured out, like mom, married, detective, doing great. And now I'm like, it's not it.
Mm-mm.
It's not even remotely close to,
Close to it. Yep.
like, I'm not even remotely close, but it still wasn't bad. I still enjoyed myself. I still had a good time. Like, I still learned a lot, and I'm still learning a lot.
Right.
But
Same.
what part of healing feels the hardest for you? Is it the accepting what happened, forgiving yourself, or releasing the outcome?
I'd probably say releasing the outcome.
Yeah.
Maybe like forgiving myself and releasing the outcome. But acceptance, I think you have no choice but to accept it. What I'm going to dwell on it? No.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've forgiven myself because it's like at the end of the day, no matter the circumstance, situation, whatever the case may be, I went into every situation wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not hard for me to forgive myself because I know I didn't do anything with ill intent.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that I was my most genuine self with anybody I come across.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's definitely the like, okay, why did this have to happen?
All right.
It's the all right, I think the hardest part of healing, because I have these conversations with my mom all the time, is like it wasn't a lesson for you to learn, it was a lesson for someone else to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the hardest part of healing is the all right, I'm tired of being a lesson for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of having to experience certain things in order for you to learn a lesson.
Right.
I think that is the hardest part for me personally. It's like, all right, I do things the right way and genuine, respectful, this, that. Where's the good karma
Right.
around the corner? But I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do besides move on from it, learn from it, move on from it, and make damn sure it doesn't happen again in
Yeah.
any situation.
So you're gonna keep getting tested. I tell you this all the time. I tell
Mhm.
Shay this all the time. I think I told Nelly this once. It's a test. And I noticed that right before everything started to shift in my life. Like, every God is going to test you. He's
Mhm.
going to keep bringing people into your life. He's going to see if you're really over it. He's going to see if you're really done with this career. He's going to really see how you really handle this, and he's going to see how you handle every
Every
single.
situation.
And if you're really done, you're going to act a certain way towards it. And if you're not, then you have some more time to adjust or to fix yourself to get to that point. But I think for me, it's forgiving myself, because I'm very hard on myself. Very, very hard on myself. And I've always been that way. I think now I've learned to stop being so hard on myself and what I haven't done, and being okay with the fact that, okay, shit didn't happen the way you thought it was going to happen. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But my hardest thing was to forgive myself for what I didn't put enough effort into, because I just was so focused on fun, relationships. I was focused on other shit that I if I can go back and tell my younger self, it'd be like, okay, look, can that enough. You need to get yourself into this good physical shape. You need to figure out what type of career you really want to do. You need to stop overthinking so much. You need to, a lot of things I would tell myself differently to make my 30s different had I had done it differently in my 20s. But
Mhm.
it's that forgiving part that I'm like, okay, you know what? Shall it happen? You're still young. You still have all these other decades to go in, God willing. let's just change it now while we can, before we get to a point where we're on our deathbed and we just wish woulda, coulda, shoulda, and we never did it. So that's that part. Does hope feel like pressure or comfort to you right now? I feel like it feels like,
Both. But
yeah.
even then it's like feels like a big question mark, like, bro. It's like what is happening? What just
Do I move? Do I stay? Do I
like it's like
shift?
okay.
Do I red, stop, green, go, yellow, move with
Exactly.
caution?
It's like what? Like where?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's
But
I
I
don't
think
know.
it
That's
also,
a hard question to answer because I honestly feel like it can be both. It can be, all right, I have hope that it's gonna get better. Or like I'm hoping that it's gonna get better. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like
like it can't be, this can't
this
be it.
can't be it. Exactly. Like that's exactly where I'm at with it. Like this is not it.
But then I think it's also, and I always say this, I do feel like it's social media. Social, I was reading something yesterday, I think right before I went to bed, where a doctor was on, I think like a YouTube or something, and she was saying social media has ruined our heads. We are gathering our brains. We're gathering too much information at one time. We're worrying about too much shit at one time, and it's making us feel like we're so left behind. That
Mm-hmm.
we're behind from everything else. Every time you turn on your fucking Instagram or your TikTok, it's ways to make money. It's how you can get into shape. These 5 things will help you get closer to God. This and that. It's like all of these different things that everyone's trying to make money off of. And the whole key is to be financially stable, find a way to make some money. This other girl who I follow, she was like, I don't want to hear nobody talking about how they were broke during the shutdown because you have all this time to make all this money by posting this and that. And I really wanted to throw the phone because I was like, how do you know that this is what everybody wants to do? Not everybody wants to post their life and
Mm-hmm.
show what they have in their house. And that's not realistic. You
Mm-hmm.
need people to do 9 to 5 jobs. Not to say that's to be your only hustle, which it shouldn't be, but you need people to do the regular jobs for yourself. You need a doctor, don't you? You need a nurse, don't you? You need a contractor, you need a lawyer. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's certain things that I feel like social media just pushes on us to where we feel we don't know which one is it. Are we comfortable? Are we in a position of where we're moving? Or are we forced to move faster than what we're moving now? Because social media is telling us we have to.
Yeah. Social media has made things look a lot easier than what it is. It's like you don't show the grind, the hard work, the patient portion, the healing portion, like we're discussing right now. They don't show that on social media. They only show, the beginning struggle and then the accolades, like from
Mm-hmm.
this to that. So it's like people have it in their head that it's instant gratification. But I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee if you sit and have a one-on-one conversation with said individuals off social media, you'll get the insight to where it wasn't just a straight line, a straight,
Mm-hmm.
no, it was up, down, pause, wait. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Crashing out. Like they had their moments of like they didn't think this was going to be what it is. And it's like I don't understand why that's not pushed as much as it needs to be pushed. Because you have to heal from what has happened. You have to heal from the nonsense.
saying
So
it's not realistic and it's not logical what's being posted on social media.
mm-hmm.
You're getting a one-sided 30-second, if you're lucky, 15, 10-second clip of instant gratification, and that's not how life works.
Mm-hmm.
Do we live in a society to where, yeah, if you continuously keep posting and pushing and, putting your content out there, yeah, something can happen, but that's not to say that it's going to.
And yeah.
There's so many people out here that's trying to do the social media thing and it's not working for them
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have the right aesthetic or they don't, there's so many different things. It's not realistic. What is portrayed on social media is not people's real lives and
Mm-hmm.
it's not realistic.
And everybody should not feel Like I was saying, everybody should not feel like they have to do that. Oh, the fastest way for you to make $10,000 in 1 month. It's great. That's good. But what are you giving over for you to then say, I'm gonna show my life, or I'm gonna post what I bought, or I'm gonna always constantly post something about my life. Like you're giving up one thing to gain something else. And that's not to necessarily say you gaining this thing is going to be technically rewarding.
Yeah,
Do you think you can truly heal in the same environment that hurt you?
absolutely not.
Not at all.
It's just going to be a trigger on top of a trigger on top of a trigger. And it's I think that's part of the reason why I've been so quick to leave any situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like my whole life, I'm like, oh, this no longer serves me. I'm out. Oh, red flag. I'm out. Oh, this
Mm-hmm.
job is not going anywhere. I'm out. Like I've always been that person, and I think that stems from that, like subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also that person who believes in, people can change and blah, 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 and then I ended up doubling back, and it's like, yeah, no, if I'm a go, I just gotta go.
Right.
If it no longer serves me, it no longer serves me. If it's toxic, if there's a level of disrespect,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dead that right then and there. Like,
Right.
it's like respectfully, I'm good.
Yeah.
And
No.
I'm grateful for
Yeah.
that though. Like at this level of healing version of me now, I'm grateful for it.
Mm-hmm.
It might make other people uncomfortable, but that sounds like a personal problem. I have standards, I have boundaries, and I'm able to see what is good for me and what is not. And if it's not good for me, I'm out.
Yeah. No. And I think that's what everyone needs to do as far as removing themselves from areas that no longer serve them. I mean, it hurts. It's hard. It's difficult. It's scary. And that's just not in a relationship, like you were saying, like even with the job. I feel like so many people with where we work, this this these last few months, couple of months, because it was in a last couple of months, have just really, for some of us, not everybody, but I think for those of us who feel like we've overstayed our welcome, that it's time for us to go, because it's not taking us anywhere. We don't feel like we're respected in any area, really. And we just want more. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with wanting to elevate your life. And I hope whoever hears this and whoever's watching, and you know us, that it is okay for you to shift. And if it's not, if where you are right now is not where you want to be, leave.
Mm-hmm.
Or make a strategy. I'm not saying just to get up and go, because obviously bills still have to get paid. You still have to eat. Things have to still happen. Life just doesn't stop because you decide you want to leave a place where you work. But come up with a plan and try to give yourself a timeline, whether it's 6 months, 1 more year, 2 more years, whatever it is, whatever fits for you. Give yourself that moment, because you can't heal in an environment that's so toxic, because you're going to keep hanging around toxicity that's still going to hold around your head.
In any capacity though, like
Yeah.
it's not just work. Like if you're in a relationship that no longer serves you, or a relationship that's toxic,
Mm-hmm.
or you're being toxic to another individual, whatever the circumstance, or you're not living in your truth, like that, which is also toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Leave, change your circumstance. That's all that is. Just change your circumstance. Live in your truth. Be the best version of yourself you could possibly be. And if you know something, someone, somewhere no longer serves you, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Because toxic relationships never really change. They
Mm-mm, it's a cycle.
they just get worse. He's not going to change. She's not going to change.
And that's the
He
thing too.
will eventually, but
You
just.
have to also acknowledge your own faults in that too. You
Mm-hmm.
have to sit with yourself and sometimes realize like I'm no good for this person.
Mm-hmm. 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 That is very true. Because sometimes it's not just them. It could be you too. So what's something you're hoping for in 2026?
I think for me right now, the biggest hope
Mm-hmm.
is to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and not just obviously the job,
Mm-hmm.
not just New York City, but I want out. I want to see the world. I don't want to be confined
Mm-hmm.
to any place right now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get up and go.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing for me is putting myself in a financial situation, whether it's changing careers completely, or finding something that can sustain me
Mm-hmm.
to where I can just get up and go.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the biggest focus for me right now, which is surprising because you would think the focus of 2025 for me was my health,
Right.
right? That was been the focus since October of last year till October of this year, has just been getting my health situated. And it's like I still am focused on that. And I did that with the intent of, like, wanting to better my issue so that one day I can get married and have kids. But now I'm a year later and I'm like, I don't even think I want that right now. I just
Get
want
your
to
head to
like
somewhere else. Right.
just
You want
want
to
to
just
get
do for
out of
you.
this like
Mm-hmm.
concrete jungle. That is my focus for
Mm-hmm.
2026. It's crazy how like a year so many things change. Like,
Yep.
you would have asked me last year what was my priority, and it was like, getting my house in order, finding my person, getting married, having kids. And now I'm just like,
Me. I'm focused on me.
like,
Like I'm focused on me.
it's just me at this point. Like, and it's not even like a level of like me running from anything. It's
Mm-hmm.
a level of my spirit does not feel okay here
Mm-hmm.
in any capacity. It just does not feel okay here.
Yeah. I think for me, 2026, um, I'm hoping that this shift that I am in opens up a lot of doors for me. Um, as I continue to do the work, as I continue to like push through and to figure out what my next step is, although I feel like I do know. I feel like I know. Not to say too much, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like that is where I'm supposed to go. Also continuing with doing my podcast and hopefully taking this to another level because I do get joy in doing this and I do see the feedback. The remedy moment is this. And I like to close this off with affirmations that I can heal and still hope. I can be soft and still strong. I am becoming the version of myself that I prayed for. That is the affirmation that we are going to continue to talk to ourselves this week as we come across Thanksgiving, to be very thankful for everything that we have, to be thankful for all that has happened for us that has taught us a lesson, that is teaching us lessons, that's continuing to make us stronger. And the scripture or the quote suggestion that I have for you is Proverbs 13:12, which is hope deferred makes the heart sick, but desire fulfilled is a tree of life. And understand that the hope that you have, that we both have, it's going to happen. It may not happen right. You may not see it right now. It may look very dreary. It may look like, girl, when is this going to happen? Like, I don't see it. I don't, when? And it's understandable because of so much that's going on right now. So many things that are distracting us right now. It's hard for us to even see it, but understand it's going to happen. Continue to have faith, continue to pray, continue to keep your circle with positivity. Even when you're feeling negative, just go and be by yourself. Go pray. Go binge watch a series or something. But when you're feeling positive again and you're feeling that hope, keep speaking that hope into your life. Keep speaking that this will happen for me into your life. And I'm giving y'all homework. we're also having remedy homework. Yes, I said it. We're having remedy homework. Okay. The things that I want you guys to think about this week: self reflect. What am I still healing from? And be honest. And it's okay. We're all healing from something. As you've heard, me and Amanda have both told you, we are both still healing from some portion, something in our life that has happened. It is all right. Healing has no cap. Healing has no time limit. Healing has no age. You will heal and everything will align the way it's supposed to. You will no longer be triggered at some point. But if that's where you are right now, where you're trying to figure out how to heal with the triggers, how to heal from the triggers, how to get past it, the first thing I can definitely say is to sit in it, to acknowledge it. So that way you know this causes A plus B causes this. And that is, at least for me, has helped me realize where in my life I'm still having to learn to heal from things that have happened that I have caused myself, but that other people have caused me as well. Being honest with yourself that you are also part of the reason why you have this trauma, why you are having to heal from certain situations. Not all, but certain things was your fault. So certain things were your fault. And it's okay to admit that. Write it down in a journal, talk to God about it, talk to your close friends about it, whatever it is you need to do. If
Okay.
healing had a soundtrack, what song would you play for you right now?
You want to ask me that question? Me?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Stand by.
No, I tried to look for
Wrong
some.
person for that, because
I don't know. I have a plethora.
I have a plethora too, but like healing right now. Okay, hold on. This is it for me.
Falling in love with who I am. Wow, that's a good one. I don't have time for anything that's gonna hurt me. That's a good one. I understand. Words have the power to empower or destroy me.
All my peace and drowning on land of you beginning. Hello. Yeah, that's definitely it right now. I know y'all was probably expecting some Cardi B and go yourself, but no, I'm just like, whatever.
I think the song that Shay actually sent me this song when I was going through, I think like I don't know if it was like a hurt. I don't know what moment. I was just down.
You was just in a moment.
I was in a moment. We have to speed this up because I think in the beginning it's like nothing but. Oh, and you are love. When she sent me this song, I was in fucking tears in this house. I'm like, Shay, why would you send this to me? But when you listen to the lyrics, it's Cleo Soul and know that you are loved. When I listened to it, I was just like, and that's all she's saying the whole time. Know that you are loved, even if you don't love yourself. That's what she says all she just keeps talking about. So I was just like, that was an eye opener for me. You have to leave a situation, whether it's relationship environment, whether it's a work environment, friendship, whatever it is. If you stick around in the pain and in the like the toxicity and the turmoil, you're not showing love to yourself. You're just showing that you're just okay with it. Although you're not okay with it, you're just accepting it for whatever it is. So that was definitely I probably have more. I just don't know the rest of them. But thanks, friend.
Yeah, anytime. Hopefully, there's somebody out there watching this that's like, Yeah, I gotta fix my current situation, whatever that situation might be, because it's not always healing from a relationship or breakup, and
Mm-hmm.
be healing from generational family trauma, curses,
Mm-hmm.
financial situations, a job, your own mental health. Like, there's just so many different things, and I feel like we have to hold ourselves accountable regardless of the situation, and know we don't have to accept certain things regardless of whatever it is. When you feel off, trust that.
Yeah. When it no longer serves you, when it's like when your attitude starts to shift, it's not shifting just because it's shifting because you're no longer God's trying to push you in a different direction.
Amen.
And he's trying to like get you out. Like you don't want to do it? Okay, well I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's
Mm-hmm.
literally what it is. If you stay in a situation that no longer serves you, it's going to continue to make you uncomfortable. Your nervous system, your subconscious is going to tell you this isn't it.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't it. Like, and it's so many ways more than one. Like, if I go back to like years ago, a toxic situation, my subconscious was like fighting me. Like, I would literally wake up with my hands like dug into my skin,
Mm-hmm.
nails dug into my skin, because it's like my body was like, and that I'm doing that in my sleep. My literal subconscious is like, you got to get out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you have to trust your body, trust your nervous system, trust your subconscious, trust yourself.
Mm-hmm. Because your body's gonna tell you. Your body's gonna tell you, your friends can tell you, your family can tell you, but your body is definitely gonna be the one that's gonna be like, you need to get out of this. You're making yourself sick, you're not happy, whatever the case is. And knowing that healing, it takes time. You're not going to heal in a month. You're not going to heal in 2. You're not going to heal in a year. You're not going to heal in 2 years. I'm still healing from stuff that has happened 4 years ago. And I, like, we were talking about earlier, triggers. Seeing those triggers showed me that you still are not done with it. And it's okay. It's going to happen. How you handle the trigger is how you know how far in your healing process you are. And if you're not that far, you're still at the little beginning front line. That's cool, but at least you acknowledge that that's where you're at and that you have work to do. Because we all got work to do. We all got shit to fix.
Amen. Amen. But it's a good feeling when somebody or something triggers you and you don't have the same response. That's when you know, you're like, oh, yeah,
Right.
I am healed from that. That's
And the response
a
is,
comforting feeling.
I wish you well.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, no problem.